Hey kids, how's everybody out there in YouTube land this afternoon? Everything is great here on the good ship Lily 2. I am getting very close to the Florida state line, maybe like within the hour, but I am coming by this really wild facility, so I thought I would share it with y'all. A couple of huge buildings. There's two big buildings back there, and then there's a third building way back up in there. Much larger than the other two. There's a nice looking ship over here, not sure exactly what it does. There's a patrol boat with flashy lights looking at me over here, and right behind them is a submarine. Yeah, how cool is that, huh? A submarine. So apparently this is some kind of submarine base, and I guess I'm allowed to get this close because this is the way that Navionics is taking me on my course. So how cool is that, huh? So there's a submarine, and then there's this other big ship, and little nasty looking rib boat out here. It's all gray and ominous looking with flashy blue lights on it telling me to stay the hell away from that submarine lest they fire on me. They haven't said anything on the VHF. I thought I would have gotten some sort of comment from them, but nothing. But yeah, pretty cool. So I guess what this is, I guess these buildings back here are the barns back up there. I guess those are the barns where they make the submarines, from what I can see from here. They have a highly secure, a very high security channel, fenced across, gated across, all protected. Armed guards out on the deck. I can see them on the dock now. Guard center there on the corner with armed guards with machine guns standing out there. I don't know if you guys can see that from here, but right in front of that submarine there on the corner of the dock. So very ominous looking, but there's a very dark black looking submarine right there. Apparently it's getting stuff loaded on it. It's got some cranes near there. They're swinging stuff over, and what looks like a fuel truck, maybe getting some diesel put on board. So pretty wild stuff. And then I'm not really sure what this thing is in front of me here, but there's some sort of framed out building with no walls and no roof, but a hell of a structure underneath of it and framing for something. I don't know what that is or what that does. Just some strange going-ons out here, man. So apparently the submarines are built inside these big long barns with roofs and walls over them. You cannot see what's going on inside there. Yeah, Kings Bay, yeah, could very well be. This is the naval base right here at the southern end of Georgia. U.S. submarine base, not a naval base, U.S. submarine base. They also have a Coast Guard base built in there. There was a couple Coast Guard cutters and a couple other smaller craft I noticed back in there as well, but high security area. Yet nobody said anything to me, nothing on the VHF radio, no boats came over to say hello, check me out, nothing like that. Just watched me go by. Kept a close eye on me, obviously, going by, but watched me go by. Okay, so why is there a red beacon on my left here, and Navionics is telling me to take it to my left? Weird. Well, okay, because I guess I'm leaving the channel. So it would be backwards now. I'm leaving the channel, so red right would be on returning, red left going out. Why it hasn't been that way for the last couple of miles since I don't know, but anyhow, weird area here. I thought you guys might enjoy seeing the submarine and all the high security stuff going on out here. Pretty cool. Love to see that. Some of our naval might in display there. That was a very ominous looking submarine. So, of course, you know, out here I'm just waiting for one to just like pop up out of the water next to me or something, you know. Actually, there's a thing over here on the water that might be a submarine under the water. I don't know. I don't know. It's not moving. looks like a conning tower sticking up out of the water, but nothing else. Maybe there's a submarine there at mooring or something. I don't know. Weird stuff. So I don't know what this structure is here. Maybe a fueling station. Maybe they pull up in there to get fuel added on. I don't see any fuel tanks on the shore. I don't know. Weird stuff. So submarine group 10, 16, and 20. Pilot, wonderful day. Yeah, it's been chilly. In fact, it's only 73 now. I just took my coat off here a little bit ago. Windy, blowing pretty good most of the day today. Making pretty good miles. I'm only doing 4.2 miles an hour right now, but I'm going to be well inside Florida to my attended anchorage for tonight at about 4 o'clock. Although I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good. I may go on past that a bit. I got to check Navionics and Active Captain and see what kind of anchorages there are further. Maybe go another hour or so past that till 5 or so. Get a little bit further in to Florida. I don't know. But anyway, I missed a bunch of stuff in the chat. Let me go back and see what I missed. So, hey Armco, hey Dan, how you doing? I took a girlfriend to watch the submarine races on Lake Michigan one time. Yeah, those are fun to do. Hey Marie, or hey Mary, I'm sorry. Martin, how you doing? What was up with Carl turned around this morning? Oh, the cat that turned around this morning. Okay, I'll go into that here in just a second. Yep, Naval Submarine Base. Strategic Weapons Facility, Atlantic. Lots of things happening there at the base according to Google. Coast Guard Base. Maritime Force Protection Unit. Trident Refit Facility. Wow, okay, well I guess they do have a lot going on. Okay, so I'm not motor sailing, I'm just motoring. It was too narrow of a channel in here. I had to sail up earlier today when I was in a more open area. Right now I'm just motoring along. Bunch of weird markers out here. I don't know. Weird markers with 2 yellow stripes on them. I have no idea what that's for. I'm sure it has something military. Oh, I'm sorry. They're identified as Navy markers. Okay. So the Navy must use them for something. I have no idea what, but it has nothing to do with me. My course is showing me doing exactly what I am doing. So, catamaran this morning. I had spoken to the crew last night there at the marina. They were having engine troubles. They had some Volvo Pentas in their Fontainebleau catamaran, and their engines were giving them trouble. So when I saw them turning around, you know, my natural assumption was, uh-oh, they must be having trouble. And it looked like they were putting up the main, but not putting up the main. It went up, it went down, it went up, it went down. It was sort of weird. Anyhow, I stopped the live stream and I got on the VHF and called over to them. They were fine. They were in fact trying to put up the main. They had a little problem with a winch. So they raised it up, lowered it down, raised it back up again. So they were fine. They got their sail up, they turned around and headed out offshore. And that's what they were doing today. They were heading offshore and heading south because, well, they don't have engines at work. So, and today probably would have been a good day for them. Wind blowing offshore, 15, 17. They probably made good tracks today. I opted to stay inside the ICW and motor along in the comfort and splendor that is the ICW. So there you have it. So yeah, I'm not really sure what this building is. This is that structure I showed you earlier. Got a bunch of, looks like hydraulic or electrical hoses run all over the place, and it looks big enough, long enough that a submarine could pull up inside of it. I don't know, maybe some kind of scanning device or something, or I don't have a clue, guys. I have no idea what that facility could be used for. Anyhow, yeah, I know Lady K is following down the ICW. Last I heard, Lady K was just leaving Savannah. So they're like 4 days, 5 days, 4 days, something like that behind me. they may catch up. They have a bigger boat than I do. They travel faster than I do, so they may catch up. I don't know. They've been about a week behind me though since they pulled out of Annapolis. They were leaving Annapolis when I was just about at where was I? Maybe a day into the ICW. So I don't know. We'll see. Alien Airport. Yeah, that could be it, Don. That could be it. Get out there offshore and show us some real sailing. No, I don't think so, Michael. I've got one of my stays that's getting threadbare. There's no reason to go out offshore and get beat up. I am more than happy and comfortable in here. If you want to go watch real sailing, I suggest you watch the America's Cup. So, whoop. I don't know what that was. Somebody just booped at me. Probably not at me, just someone blowing a horn. Maybe one of their ships is getting ready to head out. So, I don't see anybody sneaking up behind me yet. So we'll keep an eye out. Anyhow, I think that's going to be it for now. I just wanted to show you that. So, yeah, pilot, I'm going to probably make Florida. Thought it was a burp, right? Yeah. I'm going to make Florida here in like an hour. Maybe something like that. I don't have that much further to go. I'm only I'm only 7 miles from where I plan on spending the night, and that's well inside the state line. That's at least an hour and a half. Hold on, I gotta shut the VHF off. It's just making static and not doing anything. Yeah, so I should be crossing the Florida line within the hour here. Actually, it comes up right alongside of me, and I run parallel with the line for probably 20 minutes or so before I turn and cross it, just where it follows me as I'm going down this channel here. It'll be coming up here pretty soon. So, and I may in fact live stream as I'm doing that when I cross the state line. I figure that's a big milestone to have gotten across that. So I'm like a half a mile away or so. Maybe a little more, I don't know. Anyhow, kids, we'll have more for you later. Be good and be careful. Take good care of each other. Remember, in the description down below, there's links to my PayPal and Patreon. Should you want to contribute to the adventure, all funds greatly appreciated and needed at the moment. I got a lot of big bills coming up here really quickly, guys. So, gonna need some funds here real quick. So, anyhow, we'll have more for you later, guys. Bye.